Hi, welcome back to Designing Online Instruction in Moodle at Nash Community College. This is Jennifer Marquis, the Distance Education Coordinator. Today we're going to learn how to post files to our Moodle site. Last week we learned how to edit our general section, which included a picture, a title, some introductory text for our students, and I put a label here that says Course Resources. The news forum is already shown here, and we will learn how to edit that in a later tutorial. But today we're going to learn how to upload our syllabus to our course general section, since the students will always see this section whenever they log into your Moodle course. To begin, I need to turn my editing on. And now I start seeing the tools that are available when my editing is on. I'm going to click on Add a Resource. I'm going to drop down to the word File, and this will open up some dialog boxes for me to fill in the information that I need for my course syllabus. So the first thing I will do is name it Course Syllabus, and I have to have a description. So I'm going to copy the text for course syllabus and paste that. You may want to type in more information there. You can, if you do, you could decide to display the description on your course page, and whatever you had typed here would show up on your course page. I'm going to go to the content section and click Add. I'm going to be in the Upload a File section. You can see that it's blue. This is the simplest way to upload a file. We will learn more ways to upload files and folders and lots of documents later, but today we're just doing the simple upload a file function within Moodle. So we are going to browse our computer, and mine is on my desktop, and I'm going to look in my Moodle folder for my file that is titled Syllabus. So I should see it here. I will click on it and click Open, and now I'm going to upload my file. And you can see that my file has come in right here. Now these other options we'll learn about later, but for now we are doing the simple upload of a file. I'm going to use my display as automatic, and what that means is the users on the other end, my students, will automatically be able to download or open this in Microsoft Word, since my document is a Word. So Moodle has created a situation that it will recognize the file type and open it or download it on the student's computer. And I could display my resource name or my description. I'm going to make sure I say I'm showing it. You could hide it if you wanted to hide it while you were editing your course, but I'm going to leave mine to show. And I'm not going to restrict access. But an important area here is activity completion. Now, I would be consistent throughout your course. You are going to choose between three options. One is not to indicate activity completion. One is student can manually mark the activity as completed. And what this does is it puts a checkbox, a check mark next to the resources and assignments. And when the student completes them, they can click on the check mark, and it will darken the check mark, showing them that they have completed the assignment. Also, there's another option, and that is where you can show the activity as complete when the conditions are met. And if you select that, then you have to select the conditions that must be met before the check mark is placed next to the name of the activity or assignment on the Moodle site. And that just helps the students track the things that they have completed in the course. So if I show activity as complete when conditions are met, I would select student must view this activity to complete it. And this is the course syllabus, so I would definitely want to make sure they read that. So I would probably do this. Now I'm going to save and return to my course. And now I can see that my course syllabus is here in the general section. However, I would like my course syllabus to be the first and foremost thing that my students see. So I want to move that above the news forum. In order to do that, I'm going to use this four-way arrow tool, and when I put my mouse over that, I get these four arrows, and I can hold my mouse down and drag. And I have now, can you see that I put it up too far? And that is something that can be adjusted by dragging it down. You have to get used to exactly where to let go. There. Now, I also want to center this above the news forum. So this arrow here I can use to move it over. So you have arrows here to move it back and forth. This is your edit tool, so if you wanted to update your assignment, your course syllabus here in Moodle, you could do that. You could copy it using this ×2 button. You could delete it. You could hide it. Or you could assign roles. And we'll look at that later on in another video tutorial. So pretty much that is simply it on how to post any simple document, including your course syllabus. You could upload a PowerPoint presentation using the simple file upload feature. You could upload an Excel document, a PDF document, and more. Also, notice my check mark here. So once I look at this course syllabus, this will turn dark since I set the activity completion that way. So that's it on uploading a simple document in Moodle. Thanks for joining me.